Otto the Orange's birthday today. So, yeah, give him a round of applause. Otto has been at so many of our events, whether it's sporting events, music events, anything that's held on our campus. Otto is always there, always energizing the crowd, always interacting with students and families.
On March 24th, Otto's birthday, the 3 senior Ottos were revealed. We had the chance to sit down and talk to them about their experiences and what Otto means to them.
It's like...
Wait.
Yo, Jill.
For me, I was scrolling through Instagram one day, and all of a sudden I saw a post on Otto's Instagram that was like, want to become my friend? And I was like, wait, that's cool. And so I swiped up on it and filled out the Google form, and many week process later, next thing I know, I get to be best friends with Otto, which was awesome.
I joined because it was during COVID and I was very bored. You would see like Otto going around and you're like, oh my God, that's pretty funny. I emailed the coach, being like, hey, how do I do this? And then she was like, oh, you would have to try out, but it already passed. And then like I got ghosted for like 6 months. And then she was like, oh, we're doing tryouts again. Here's the link. And then I tried out.
On the cheerleading team for 3 years prior, so like freshman to right up into my senior year. But there was an opportunity to help out with the team over the summer, in between, like right before the start of my senior year. And I said, okay, like that's pretty cool. Like I love Otto, and when are you gonna get that opportunity ever again? I met with someone who had just graduated, and he kind of showed me the ropes and told me how to take pictures, how to walk with the suit. Everyone knows Otto's signature walk, how to scooter with the suit on, how to go upstairs. That one's the thing that a lot of people don't think about.
Is the costume heavy?
I think it's 15 to 20 pounds around, so I would say so. But it like lies on your shoulder.
How did you like see out of it?
With the eyes, obviously, of course, the eyes.
There's so many cool mascots you meet along the way, across all those in the ACC, along with also the Georgia Bulldog, Providence Fire, and Okra, and Sparky. You meet some national mascots too, so like Buffalo Bill or others locally in the area. It's really cool to meet them and hear about their experiences.
We start our days a lot earlier than college students do. Our workouts start at 6 a.m.
You wake up early, like you wake up really early. Also, like you would have to plan out your day a lot more.
The scheduling was really hard because you can't say like, oh, I'm skipping this because I have like practice for XYZ. Like you can't just be like, oh, by the way, I can't come because I'm an Otto. We're allowed to tell 5 people throughout our time here. Clearly, my time was shorter since I was only on the team for a year. So my mom and my dad knew, but my extended family I don't think knew unless somehow came out, but I didn't tell them, so.
There was some close calls. I had the one person in my program, since it's very small, that was also a student athlete, and because there was only a couple of us there, they saw me working out and was like, wait, Justin, why are you there? Because they obviously knew I wasn't a student athlete. I was like, all right, come over, you get to be one of my 5, let's have a little conversation.
When you say like one of your 5, that's, so there's like a rule you can only tell 5 people.
Yep.
How did that like make you feel?
Am I allowed to swear or no? Freshman and sophomore year, I would go to every single football game, every single basketball game, like without missing a single game with all my friends in my major, because we all love sports. But then all of a sudden, like I'm not at any of them. Like I'm like gone. So like they thought I just like ditched them, and they were like, oh, like Iggy doesn't want to hang out with us anymore, or like he just doesn't like us. And that was like really hard because you can't really tell them like why, you know.
I mean, everyone has their Hannah Montana moment.
Coming up with a lot of excuses all the time is kind of like a mentally exhausting part of that, and keeping up with all of your little white lies.
Did you ever want to quit?
No, I don't think so. I feel like in the moment, you'd probably be like really stressed out. You'd be like, I hate this. Like, this is so much stress. But then when you're into and you're hanging out with those people, like, you get reminded of like why you're doing this and like why this is great.
I went to this event where it was like people get to go-kart or they get to drive around like a go-kart rink with like they had like cancer and they beat it. And then another appearance, I saw the same kid and I was like, oh, you were at that go-karting thing. And then the mom was like, yes, yeah, he was there. And they were both like really happy to that like Otto knew who they were. And then our coach was like, oh, you just made an Otto fan for life. And that like means like a lot to all of us.
I think Otto is one of those mascots that no one really like hates or anything, even if you are from like the opposing school. Like everyone still loves Otto, and just getting to feel like that sense of love and respect from other people all the time is like really valuable.
To you, happy birthday.